Hey, welcome back. Paying full price is whack. Let me show you how to stack these savings. Hey y'all, welcome back. It's D. You won't believe where I'm at. I'm in Dollar General, y'all, because apparently there's a epic clearance event happening, and I might have looked up and found a 70% off store. So remember, during the clearance event, we're getting an additional 50% off already reduced items. But some stores you might be able to find that are additional 70% off. So during the clearance event, y'all, I'm going to show you some things to look out for, but always just start in the clearance section. And yes, you could stack coupons with it. So use those items that are super cheap as like fillers to help you get to that $25 mark if you plan on using the 5 of 25. So let's see what I can find, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all been scoring. I wasn't too thrilled about it this time because I feel like it's the same old, but let's see what we can find. But don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe and let me know down below what y'all represent, where y'all from. I'm here in Georgia and it feels pretty good. A little cool, but it feels good. So let's see how much we can save today at Dollar General. All right, y'all, so a lot of things I don't necessarily need. I've learned from experience, but hey, maybe the perfect deal for you. I did scan like these Garnier hair. It says glass hair water if you want to scan it on your app. And they are coming up $2.43. Now, mind you, again, my store's 70% off, so I'm getting an additional, couple savings, but still, check to see if you got this $3 cashback offer. Another great item that I found were these scrubbing bubbles, or the scrubbing toilet stain thing right here. These are also a great find if you can find it and maybe you need it, because they were coming up $1.15 at my 70% off store. And as you see, it's normally $3.83. Well, that's the clearance price. And then we have 75-cent cashback offers. Another item you might want to factor in if you can find it, if you need it, this oven cleaner, which I actually do need, but I don't know. I don't want to pay $1 or something for it, but it could be the perfect price for you. As you see, normally $4.50, coming up $1.35. We don't have any coupons or anything, but hey, this is why you just want to scan. Typically during clearance events, I like to get things I'm going to be paying for anyway, like cups and plates, and I don't really care if it has wording or anything on it, since it's going to be thrown in the trash once we're finished. So always start in the clearance section, and then when you're down the regular aisles, always look for tags like this that are on the shelf. So these type of tags right here will literally be like this one is, and scan those items. Or if you see something like this at my store that I'm showing you, double check your store, because not all stores will be tagged. So this could make out to be a really great savings tactic if you need these items, or you're looking for like filler items to help you get to the $25 mark, so you can use your 5 off of 25 and grab the items that you actually need. So make sure though that y'all go ahead and clip this 5 off of 25 coupon, because regardless, we're going to get $5 off for spending 25, and that's before coupon. So let's see what I can grab, and let's see what I need, so I can come out super cheap. Now here's a nice find. I love the aspect of like how you can kind of craft it and color it to your own, but these are coming up $1.33, so not bad if you need these. So these right here, which I have, if you've been couponing, you probably have 1,000 of these already, but these are coming up $1.44. I love when we typically get digitals. I scanned it, and no digitals are no digital coupons are popping up, but like I said, it is $1.44. So it'll probably be like $2.40 at your store if it's coming up 50%. And that's typically how I'll know. So like if you scan an item and it comes up 50% off the price, then you know your store is 50% off. But see, at my store it's coming up 70%, so I know this is a 70% off store. Here's an item that you might need. These STEM products right here, coming up $1.57. Sometimes we'll get high value coupons, and always check your rebate apps, y'all, because sometimes you might have some additional savings there. Another item, this Aspercream right here, is coming up like $1. I think it was $1.14. Let's scan it. So make sure you're using this scan feature right here, and once you click it, you'll be able to hover it over the barcode of the item, and then from there it'll show you the price. As you see, it's $1.19, and then we don't have any coupons. Now here's an item you might want to factor in depending on if you plan on using this coupon I'm getting ready to show you for these hair products right here. I scanned them on the app, They're coming up $1.57, normally $5.25. But we got this offer right here, $5. You'll save $5 off your next shopping trip when you spend $20. So maybe you're grabbing Gain and Dawn or Loves or Charmin. A great way to maybe factor something in like this if you're like a little bit shy of that $20 mark. Now, if y'all will follow me on my family channel, make sure y'all follow me over there. Hey, it's the Martin family, where I post, of course, other content of like my daily life and things like that. But if you recently saw a post, remember I was telling y'all my car had broke down and my husband ended up fixing it. Thank God for a self-taught mechanic. But y'all, you can even save on things you might not have known. So I went ahead and scanned this hot mileage oil, y'all, $1.68. So if you need this, and a great way to save. And again, maybe you want to add this in with your 5 for $25. So let me turn it around so you can scan it at your store to see how much it's coming up. But see, something like this might even be on the regular auto aisle, so make sure you just scan it. But definitely not bad. Now here's a great find. Could possibly be a great filler item. This Old Spice 2-in-1. It's like a shampoo and conditioner. It's coming up $1.41 at my store. And we do have this dollar digital, so it make it just 41 cents. And then sometimes, y'all, some items that you might know are on clearance might not ring up 50% off, and sometimes it might at the register or the manager might adjust the price. And this is one of those items that I think might be the case, because as you see, it's saying $8.10. It's a clearance item, and we have a $3 digital. So this is something that would end up coming up $4.05, and then I would end up paying $1.05. So I actually might consider factoring this in as a filler item, because that's at least $4 helping me track towards that $25 balance. Because remember, we just got to be at $25 before our coupons are applied. Now, y'all, I think got some of this the last clearance event. This Shea Moisture stuff. This stuff looks pretty old, but this is definitely probably a great filler item as well, because these are coming up $2.47. And we do have a 5 off of 2 coupon. So if I could find another one, that may be also a great filler item. Now here's some items that I might actually factor in, because the way my kids be asking me to print coloring pages, and I need to save up on my ink. But some of these are coming up like 81 cents. I want to say this Dr. Seuss one was coming up like 54 cents. So this might be something I might think about factoring in. So we'll see. My daughter does have a project. I'm debating if I want to grab this. This is $1.21, y'all. And she likes pastel too, so we'll see. I'm just gonna add this in. But see, that's what I'm saying. You can save on things that you might not know you necessarily need, but just scan. Now, I found a good find. I'm trying to figure out if y'all let me know if it's worth it. Yes or no. Say get the plates or don't get the plates down below in the comments. But these are like the plastic round plates. Comes with 12. Before I tell y'all the price, how much would you pay for them on a clearance sale? Because they're coming up $1.13. And I kind of want to get them, but then I'm like, I don't know. So y'all let me know if that's a good deal or not. I think I might just hold off though. But let me know what you think. If you happen to be into Legos, these right here coming up $2.70. So it'll probably be $4.50 if your store is a 50% off store. So not bad. Nice little gift idea. Now this is not bad. These jeans coming up $3.37, y'all. Nice little jeans, especially if maybe one that does like DIY or something like that. So be on the lookout for these. Let me show y'all the barcode in case you want to scan it. But I feel like I always see these each and every clearance event. So definitely something you might want to be on the lookout for. So I'm scanning some of these plates like these coming up 45 cents. Now this is something I probably would get. They come with 8. So yeah. Here's another item I might grab, especially with my kids having projects. This is like print and stick. It's like, I guess, sticky paper to, put on poster boards and things like that. Coming up 95 cents. Comes with 8 in there. So, not bad. And y'all, in addition to the clearance aisle, sometimes they'll actually have tables set up. See, I end up finding another one of the Shea Moisture. So this is going to make a great filler item. So I'm going to take the time to go through some of this stuff because we probably all have some coupons we can stack with it. So yeah, let's see what we can find over here. Now here's an item I might get, because I feel like you can never have enough of these. This is coming up 27 cents. So we'll see. This might help me get to 25. All right, y'all, I found my first penny item. Now I'm gonna get it because I don't need it, and it expires next month. But if you can find these, when you scan it on the app, if it's coming up 00, it's gonna ring up a penny at the register. Y'all, I'm finding some really great items, even some penny items, but my store's updated, so I won't get any overage. So I found these two, and this one in particular, y'all, we got a $5 digital, but it's not going to give me any overage since my store is updated. This is a penny as well, and then I found these shelf liners for a penny also. So be on the lookout for those bins. Sometimes I find that because those items probably have been sitting for a minute, that you can find some great penny items. And y'all, look at this. So if your store is not updated, that's already $5 you could get to go towards something else. So let me show y'all the coupon. So as you see, it's coming up a penny, and then we have these coupon right here, $5 off, y'all. And this is why it's important to also check the regular out, because I remember someone else posting about these being on clearance, and as you see, you might think it's $3, but y'all, I went ahead and scanned it on the app. Look how much it's coming up. 93 cents. Now we don't have any coupons, but still not bad. So I think I might grab these just to see if my kids like them, but let's always check the expiration date, y'all. And oh wow, they expire in October. Yeah, we'll see. Now I am not a fan of Sloppy Joe. That was that one thing growing up. I was like, we have a Sloppy Joe, but I saw a lot of people post about it. And again, this is on the regular aisle. These seasoning mix right here, coming up 17 cents, y'all. Now, of course, you could probably use it just for the seasoning aspect. So I'm debating if I want to grab it or not, but not bad. 17 cents. Let's see when it expires, y'all. Oh, it expires till next year. Maybe I'll give it a try. This is another item, again, just on the regular shelf. Side note, is this good? I wonder if that's good, but I did scan these, and $1.07. And for this, we do have a coupon. And y'all, look at there. Look high and low. We even have a second one, and these don't expire till November. I might grab this only because it's probably going to make a great filler item, because again, these are what I said, $1.07, so that'll be $2.14, and then after the $2 digital, it'll pay just 14 cents. But again, I'm using this as a filler item to help me get to 25. So yes, let's get this added. And this is another reason why I say check the regular aisle. Like if you find something in the clearance section, because remember that Dr. Seuss coloring book? I was like, let me check over here so I can get two. Because you know how it is to have more than one kid. You get one for one, the other one's going to want one. And I found, look, they right here. So 54 cents. So definitely make sure y'all check the regular aisles as well, because sometimes you can find some things that aren't marked. And this is why it's important to scan anything also that looks out of place, because I was like, let me just start scanning stuff over here, because little trinkets and stuff like this, sometimes penny items can get in the mix. Y'all, this right here, a penny. So yeah, definitely make sure you're checking all over. And y'all, also anything that's like the as seen on TV stuff, scan, because this at my store is also coming up 70% off, like this right here, which is normally $20, coming up $4.50, and then this one was coming up I think like $3 something, but again 70% off. Now y'all know I love couponing food. I found a great find on this tomato sauce, y'all, 27 cents. I seen a lot of people post about it, so I'm definitely probably gonna get these as long as they're not about to expire. Oh yeah, we good to go. Yay! Another fire find that I just came across, and again, these are things I've been seeing other couponers post about, but this Dunkin' Donuts, y'all. Now I'm a little iffy on how it's gonna taste, but it's this one and it's another one I just gave to a lady, but these are coming up $1.56, y'all. No coupons, but hey, we drink coffee in our household, and that's not bad to get it for $1.56. I was hoping this caramel one was gonna be a part of it, but no, it's not. So always check the regular aisle, y'all. And again, see, this is not even tagged, but I bet you at your store it's also gonna be on clearance. All right, y'all, I think I'm all clearanced out. I'm about ready to go, so we're gonna see how much all this is gonna add up. I'm sure it's gonna be at least $25 worth, but remember, we got some coupons, and I'm getting things I would need or be paying for anyway, or that's gonna be great filler items to help me get to 25. So I'm going to actually first confirm the price on this, but I believe it should ring up clearance, even though it's not like coming up in the app as such. Yeah, I just had the cashier confirm, and it's not coming up clearance, so this is gonna be put right back on the shelf. All right, y'all, so this is what my cart's looking like, and I went ahead and totaled everything, including the penny items, and this should bring me to $20.75. So I'm about $4.25 away from 25. So I might add in a filler item or just some more clearance items that I would probably use. But let's see what else we can add. But not bad so far, y'all. So these are coming up 27 cents, but I have fruit snacks, y'all. I don't think I want to grab those, and these are coming up 27 cents as well. And these don't expire until next year, so I might go ahead and add these in to help me get to 25. All right, y'all, so even with me adding those in, I'm still a little bit shy. So let's see what else I want to add. Yeah, I came back to the clearance section, and this right here, this Old Spice deodorant, y'all, is coming up $1.92. And then I do have this $2 digital, so we're gonna add this in, and let's see if that gets us to that mark. All right, y'all, we're almost close, about 50 cents away. So I'm gonna probably maybe add in some of those sloppy joes or something else for just like 50 cents to carry me over. Maybe I'll add in another plate or something. And y'all, just hit the jackpot. I had to move this out the way. I was like, wait, this says clearance. Y'all, why are these 8 count plates coming up 15 cents? Because they were already on clearance for 50% off, but we're getting 70% off that. So those Star Trek ones, probably they're about to go, because I could literally get 4 of those for the price of 1. I hit the jackpot. And then these right here are coming up 45 cents. These are like the bigger plates. So yeah, we might have found our next item. 15 cents, y'all. You can't beat that. So I'll probably just add this in to help me get to 25. But make sure you scan everything, because I did try to scan some of the tablecloths, and those were still coming up $1. All right, y'all, take that back. Oop, these are coming up 30 cents. Now, I love getting tablecloths, because when my kids do like arts and crafts and things like that, it definitely helps. And then these are coming up 30 cents as well. So I might kind of stock up, y'all, because again, these are things we'll be paying for anyway. And then because these are the bigger plates, you can't beat that to get them for 45. So yeah, we about to be paper plate loaded. All right, y'all, so I kind of lost track because I added like 4 of the 45-cent bigger plates, and then some of these, so I know I'm well over 25. But yeah, we are definitely getting these 15-cent plates. So, and then the napkins are also coming up 15 cents. So yeah, y'all, we about to just see what the total is, because regardless, this is a great saving. So yeah, let's head to the register and let's see how much the final total is. All right, y'all, so this is everything I'm picking up. Let's see how it turns out. I am so glad I came across these plates, y'all. And then I scanned those bigger plates for the Star Trek, and they was coming up actually $1.75. So good thing I did double check that. But y'all, I'm super excited about these plates, because when I say I do not like washing dishes, because I'm one that don't use the dishwasher, so I'm super excited to see what the total is going to be. So I think I might actually take this off, because I don't, necessarily need it. And I was really using it as a filler item, but I'm adding all these plates in. So yeah. All right, yeah, I was like, no, let me actually see how much I'm paying, so I don't have any surprises. So I'm going to take the Old Spice out, because even if it is free, I don't need it, and that could go towards somebody else. So taking that out, and I did decide to still add in that 27-cent brush right there. I don't necessarily need it, but need it to get me to 25, but I just went ahead and added. So I'm at 25.34 for everything, y'all. Every single thing you see here in my cart. So that's the coffee, the plates, and all of that. And after all of my coupons come off, I should be at, that should drop me down to $13.34, y'all, before tax. Absolutely amazing, y'all. Because again, I need that arts and crafts stuff. You can't go wrong with food and plates. Now we're all stocked up. So let's see how much we pay at the register, because I know sometimes with these updated systems, when items ring up free, it might not take the full value off. So we about to see how this works out. All right, y'all went ahead and checked out. Let me show y'all the receipt. This is a long receipt. I don't think I've had a receipt this long before at Dollar General. And for the most part, it worked out. What I kind of thought might happen did with the Shea Moisture. But look, y'all, everything rung up, of course, beautifully. Long receipt. But before tax, I paid like $14.95, and I was expecting to pay like 13 something. I see the Captain Crunch cereal digital only took off $1.70, and as you see, the Shea Moisture digital took off $3.93. And I think it's because with that 5 of a 25, it deducts like a certain amount off each item, and so then of course the coupons come off. So that's how much I end up paying. 14, y'all, 95 before tax, or 16.31 before tax. A part of me wants to take that Shea Moisture back because I really don't need it, especially if I had to pay for it. But just to show y'all the good and the bad, sometimes when you're getting items that are going to be free at an updated store, it might not take off the full value of the coupon because it's going to calculate like that 5 over 25 percentage first, and then take off the remaining with the coupon. So that's the total, y'all. But I think those were the only digitals I used. My 5 for 25 came off, and I was just using the digital for the Captain Crunch cereal and the Shea Moisture, and then all my penny items rung up for a penny as well. So you can't beat that, y'all. I got a lot of great things that I know my household can use. So if you made it to the end, comment down below I love yellow or I love Dollar General, and don't forget to hit that like button and follow. And if you struggle with your deals going as planned, make sure you grab my free coupon trip checklist so you can use it as a guide to help eliminate stressful checkouts. I'll leave it down below in the description of this video or in my profile.